Hello my brother, and in this video I'll talk about a question that many subscribers make me about Brazil. What really Brazil needs to go to the next level, let me say economically, or be a superpower, whatever, one day. One day Brazil will be this kind of superpower, and this promise has been made for over decades and decades and decades in Brazil. At the end of the day, is always stagnated, always with a low productivity, and never really makes this promise reality. And why this happen? Okay, here in my channel I talk a lot about the Brazil's pros, okay, and I talk about the cons too, okay, because I'm native and here I'm very sincere in my analysis, and I know here very well because I lived here over last 35 years. I had business here, hired people, fired people, okay, so I not only live here but I faced the reality of the entrepreneurship, okay, because for a country really grows up and get to the next level as a superpower, or got its currency appreciated and the people have purchase power and everything like this, the economy has to grow, and the entrepreneurs are the motor of the economy, not the state, okay? The entrepreneurs who open business and make the economy flow, can make the economy grow, okay? And the reality is Brazil is not friends of the entrepreneurs, okay? And why I don't record this kind of video just to complain about Brazil without any point, okay? I do it by a specific reason. I want to prove to you that is a foreign, that Brazil could be a long-term opportunity for you. Because if you are watching this video, I make these videos mainly for the foreigners who make money in dollars or euros, okay? So if you do money in these two currencies, or the UK currency, I don't know, but any strong currency, Brazil is really an opportunity for you, okay? Because your currency against Brazil, okay, we cannot be ever be sure 100%, but if I bet USD versus Real, obviously I would bet favorable to the USD, okay, always, okay? So if you make money in USD, dollars, or strong currency, it will always appreciate in relation to the Real. I will explain you the reasons here, okay? But why I say it will appreciate? Because two points. Brazilian real, not in the short term because we have volatility, but at the medium and long term, Brazil currency real will always depreciate against the USD at the long term, okay? And you have inflation too in USD. So if you rent apartment, you have a income source in USD or euro. Like you rent a house you own in America, you have the inflation in USD and the depreciation in reals. So this double your like purchase power here in Brazil at the long term, okay? Because this source of income will have inflation too. If you rent something, if you have stocks, okay, they will hide their prices and you will make more, okay? Let me say, if you sell something in dollars, the inflation will make you sell expensive with the pass of the time. So if you make like $1,000 today, in 10 years you will make kind of 1.5k per month, because you have inflation in USD too, okay? So why I believe the real will always depreciate more in relation to USD. We are comparing two economies, the American economy versus Brazilian economy, okay? Brazil has some profound problems that in my opinion are impossible to change, okay? What Brazil would really need to do in order to change and really be a superpower. Brazil has an immense potential. Okay, we have this potential, this big consumer market, but the economy here cannot grow because we have some issues that prevent caused by the state. Okay, that will never change. One example here, very clear, is the labor laws. The labor laws here are one of the most severe in the world. Okay, this prevents people getting jobs. Okay, because what is more important in an economy, in my opinion, is the job. If you interfere in the jobs, you prevent people getting jobs, or jobs that make more money, okay, that pay more. Because if the employers has a lot of bureaucracy, laws, costs, he will pay less to the employers, and he will hire less. If he hire less, people simply have no jobs. Okay, if you have no jobs in the economy, really good jobs, you will see a lot of people, an army of people just unemployed, and not everybody wants to work by themselves or to open a business. Okay, the majority of people just want a job, just like this, a good job that they can have a good purchase power, and that's it. If you prevent people getting jobs, the economy freezes. When you go to the bank, you cannot get low interest rates because you have no jobs, you have no income, stable income, so the interest rates in the banks are skyrocket. You have a lot of laws in the bank system too that makes just people don't pay the debts, and just that's it, they don't pay, and that's it, and it makes interest rates skyrocket a lot more. Okay, but in order to Brazil really go to the next level, we would have to extinguish the labor laws almost completely, like the USA model, that you make a contract with your employers, pay by hours, and that's it. Okay, so if this only thing was if the politicians did this here, it will explode Brazil's economy. But that's something impossible to do, and I will explain why. Today, it's not impossible in the next, let me say, 50 years, but in the next decades, I don't believe it will change here in Brazil, really, because people are so accustomed, and this is so profound in the culture of Brazilian. Really, until today, people have this culture that this helps the labor, the employee. Okay, but doesn't. They have this culture so profound they cannot vote in a politician that will change that. Okay, we have a leftist government now today for the next 4 years. Okay, so for sure for the next 4 years you will not have any change in this. Okay, in the next president, in the next passing these 4 years, the next 4 years, if a candidate just mentioned that will extinguish the labor laws, he will not be elected. And this is one of the main reasons. I'm not saying that employees have to make less money. Actually, these laws preventing employers from make money in jobs because of the reasons that I mentioned. So these labor laws apparently protect the employees, but the effect is exactly the opposite. It prevents a lot of people of getting jobs, and that's what I say. This freezes the entire market, all the sectors. This is a really big problem we have here in Brazil that I would mention a lot of other factors, but this video would be too long, but I will stop in only this factor here. That is a change that there is no way of being made in Brazil, and you can be very calm with your dollars that economy against the dollar in Brazil will always be declining, and this will appreciate your dollars with the pass of the time. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you like or have any comments, put in the comments. Thank you. See you.